Hopefully they do, because I would definitely pay for another game. I really would. But yeah, I have some ideas. What I would really like to do now is really looking to doing some kind of software work. I've gotten into the whole world of construction management and trying to figure out how they do things. I figured out that I like the estimating work. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I like the estimating work. The work is fun. I like the people out in the field. Those guys are awesome. I don't like the safety people whatsoever. Those guys are assholes. Is that 100%? 99%. Cool. I not necessarily OSHA, but the people who are constantly trying to shove safety in our fucking noses. I don't really like those people too much. They're all right. It's just they're not my cup of tea. We're really close to getting 100% on this thing, and I haven't 100% in a game on this channel in a very long time, let alone probably ever. So yeah, let's go ahead and run around and do that. But yeah, who do you love? Again, it's you guys. I love my family. My family's a good people. I like my love my dog. I don't have my dog here. My friends. Hey, what else could I say? I mean, I could suck up and suck your guys' dick for a while and say, yeah, I love you guys, but I mean, I do. You guys are probably the reason why I do this still, and I've got 2,500 videos at least, and I've got 169 subscribers at this point. So it's either I'm making these videos for myself, which is what it felt like at the beginning, and then I felt like when I found out that the guy that I used to watch quit. He kind of quit. He just hasn't been back in a really long time. It was like, if anybody watches my stuff, I really don't want to ever give them a moment where I just quit and I stop in the middle of like 4 series and I go away for months on end without an explanation. I don't want that. I can't do that. And then if I don't just do this stuff for you guys, I do this stuff so I can really kind of talk to myself and kind of give myself some sort of self-therapy, which is kind of weird, but it's what I do. What is not... I'm sitting here at 1% needed. I found you, you little shit. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Alright, game's 100% done. Look at that. Ooh, it gives me fireworks. Ooh. Let's get closer and look at this shit. No. But I really want to know what you guys want to watch, because doing games like this... Oh. What makes you, you? Alright, well, there's another achievement. What makes me, me? Ooh. I can't necessarily tell you what makes me, me. It's really cool. I'm gonna try to go into editing and post this up and show you guys what I'm seeing when it comes to turn everything purple now. Oh, this is really cool. Everything's blue and does shit change? Does everything turn blue here? Because I hit purple for a little while. Let's see what happens if I hit these. Blue. Alright. That's cool. But yeah, I just like this game. This game is so cool. Alright, well. If I hit this, I don't want it to be blue. Ooh. It's whatever one I... Okay, these are orange or red, one of the two. And then I'll hit that one. And everything's going to turn blue. Alright, this is nifty. What makes me me? I don't know. I've never asked myself that question. What makes me me? And if I had to say, it would essentially be all my accomplishments is what really pushes my ego, and my ego's pretty big. Like I've got a pretty big ego when I talk to people, and a lot of people don't like that, but to them I say you can go fuck yourself, because if I don't get to say who I am, it's just me. If I don't get to show off who I am, no one's ever going to pay attention to me. And it's been like that forever, because I went through middle school, I went through all these other places, and I went through high school, and everybody knows how shitty those places are when people just don't really give a shit. And if you're not one of the popular people, or you're doing something everybody else really gives a shit about, they're not going to pay attention. Because when I was in high school, I was a pretty dedicated musician, and I was pretty damn good at what I did. And that, to me, that's an understatement, because I spent a lot of time trying to get to where I was. And it wasn't necessarily just, like, what I did in band. I did other stuff outside of band. I did other things. Man, this is actually kind of rough to talk about, because this is something I've never actually had to get off my chest. I've been through music more than most people would ever know. And I've performed on Carnegie Hall stage in New York. I performed in the band thing there, the band shell, in the Naumburg band shell, I believe that's what it's called, in Central Park. I did a lot of music shit when I was younger, and I left music because I figured it's just not something people really pay attention to for me. For me, it's got to be something else. Everybody else has got something. This is something I need to get rid of, and I need to do something else. So I kind of took a big step away from there. I play bass. I do a lot of other shit, and I play bass for fun. I'm not necessarily great at it. I'm a lot better at what I was playing. But when it came to my last year in high school, when I was still doing everything I could to try to make sure that if I left something, I was going to leave musical excellence. If I could say that's something I would say I strive to do in my last year where I went to high school. And it was something that I tried so hard. And I went for the John Philip Sousa Award, which is something that was given to, I believe, what it was supposed to go to was the most valuable. I don't even know if that's correct. The most. I honestly thought it was like it goes to the best person. It goes to the person who doesn't do who doesn't really. The leader, I guess. And I figured that in terms of ability, I was there. I thought I was the bee's knees. I was the best. If I was told I was the best at some points. And now I'm starting to sound like a fucking asshole. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I spent day and night doing... Not day and night. I spent every day I was in band and doing everything else, trying to do everything I could to try to make myself better. I was part of out of school organizations that were better than the band ever could be. I did a lot of brass band stuff, which I really enjoyed. I did very well in it. That's how I did the whole Carnegie Hall thing. But even though I did all this other stuff, the John Philip Sousa Award went to someone that, in terms of me, what I thought was giving it to her because her family, her dad or her mom, someone was like the president of the school board, which really pissed me off because of the school board, the band boosters thing. And it was like, wow, really? I mean, I've done so much for the fucking band program. I haven't asked for much out of it. The only thing I ask for is you just sort of don't give me shit every now and then. But at the same time, I understand that my current relationship with the band director still isn't even that great, and I haven't been around him in a very long time. But yeah, that my ego it did need to get a check. But either way, I still feel like I kind of got fucked over in that situation. But since then, I've gotten rid of music. I've been working on myself, trying to do everything that I can to make my future a lot better than what it could have been if I stuck to music. Which in terms means I want to make some fucking money sometime soon. So I've at that point it's just like, all right, well, whatever. I guess I kind of goofed up. But I mean, then again, did I? I'm pretty sure I'm just rambling at this point. It's probably not even coherent. But Why do I do this? I mean, I'm or whatever the fuck that achievement was. It was like